Good afternoon. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of drawing challenges, creator challenges, monthly challenges. Inktober is coming. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'll put a link in the description. It was created by an artist, Jake Parker, and in the whole month of October, people gather their pens, their inks, and they create a drawing every single day. It can be an individual standalone drawing every day, or it can be part of a whole where you create little tiny objects onto one sheet every single day. I think these drawing challenges are super important. I think everybody should be doing them. I think it's a great thing for accountability. I'm going to go through some of the pens I have. Micron, Sakura, number of colors. Copic, the Chow, the refillable, they're lovely. Open a window. Here's some Pilot pens. I have some of these for nibs. For dip inks, these are Winsor Newton, the great sample size if you just want to try. Calligraphy pens, different chisel nibs. These Sharpies, Stabilo, these are, they break down in water, be careful. Here are another set. I have the Copic multi-liners, graphics, they're okay. Faber-Castell, those work fine. Yeah, I have a bunch of different sets. They all come in different size nibs. Some have plastic nibs, some have metal nibs. Plumchester. There's your Jelly Roll. We have the Zig. There's different types of brush tens. Kuretake makes a bunch of really good ones of those. Wow, this is getting really thick. So there's Zig has a drawing pen. They have a Millennium. Here's a Zebra. That's fun. Jet pens or Amazon. Some of these places are really good outlets to purchase some of these. And I'll put links for some of the places that I choose to get pens from. I live in California, so purchasing from Jet Pens means I get it fairly quickly. Here's Tombow. Those are lovely for calligraphy, hand lettering. I don't know. Art line blocks. It's just fun. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so those are some pens. You could do this whole drawing challenge with one pen. You could do a different pen each month. I think if you want to try and learn a pen or get to know a whole set of pens you've never used before, let's say you're new to alcohol markers, buy a few, try some different colors every single day for 1 month. 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day if you're going for the gusto, which I love. You will know these pens inside and out after 30 days. Don't forget a blender. You'll thank me. Okay, different types of paper. You can do this on drawing paper. Strathmore makes a great high quality paper. They also do a mixed media, which comes and they have a tone tan and a gray and a blue and all the colors. Copic makes their own. It's a very smooth vellum, easy for blending. You can get real fun with it. This is put on by, boy, who did I get this from? I have their pens too. You can buy this through a couple different places. A museum sells this. It's the white black Kraft. And as you can see, it's all the different things for trying. I'm a fan of Kraft paper as it stands. You can do watercolor. There's no reason why you can't pen and ink on watercolor. And if later you want to go back over it with a wash, you can do that. You've left that opportunity open. Sketchbook Project. You could sign up. They're in New York. Purchase one of these little guys and fill it up all month long. You could do any type of notebook. I have a Leuchtturm. I've been doing the Sketchtember every day, a couple sketches. You can go small. This month I've also been participating in a 1-inch drawing challenge by John Vernon Lord. Thank you, John. 1-inch challenge is very tiny. I recommend a magnifying glass. But that is, if you don't want to be overwhelmed, if you only have 10 minutes a day, this is a great way to do a challenge. It's a great way to do one. You can fit it in almost anywhere when you're sitting in the car waiting between errands and carpooling and all the different things everybody seems to be doing. Okay, let's talk about practice, the importance of practice. If you want to hone your skill, get better at your skill, you have to practice. It needs to be daily. There is no other way to do this. Drawing challenge forces that. On the days you don't feel like drawing, that's where the word challenge comes in. If you're mad, if you're angry, if you're frustrated, art therapy is legitimate for a reason. Pull out a piece of paper, draw something, get it all out there on paper. Drawing challenges build creative confidence. If you want to get better as an artist, you have to practice. With this practice, you will feel more comfortable. Put it out there, put it on Instagram, do the hashtag Inktober. There's also daily prompts if you're feeling like you need an extra challenge on top of that. Put Inktober2018 with your hashtag. And everybody is super supportive on the platform for creators. We are out there to help each other, to encourage each other. I think it's phenomenal. What you think you can contribute. What can you contribute? What can you put out there into the world to help, to grow, to learn, to inspire others? This will push the limits of that daily. And I think it's so, so, so important. And I think everybody should try it. Even if you, well, hello there, darling. Even if, I think she wants to draw as well. Even if you aren't said artist and it's just a hobby, you're a hobby enthusiast, or you've never drawn before, and all you have is a Sharpie or a Bic pen or something really strange, just be careful with Bics. They do uneven release of ink and they smear, so be careful. Just start from one direction and go over to the next so you don't smear your stuff. It is just a great way to get into a hobby, and then you look forward to it every day and you start building some of these skill sets. If you're terrible at drawing people, spend the whole month learning how to draw people, anatomy, portraiture, whatever you think you need to work on, different age groups, different lifestyles, different ethnicities. Break it all down, try it all, expand. Interested in doing animals? Want to do something that makes an impact? How about animals that are on the critically endangered list? There is so many different things you can do to expand on your creativity, to inspire others. You know, but if you have a project already going and you're stuck in a rut, use this challenge to get out of it, to finish this project. If there's inking involved, do all your inking this whole month and get that project up and going and get it published, get it done. Drawing is a lifelong skill. It's something that you need to practice. It's learning a language. It's like learning an instrument. You need to do it daily. You absolutely should. Even if you only have a couple minutes, wake up, grab a sketchbook of any kind, just draw, just doodle, just create something. I absolutely encourage everyone to join in on Inktober. It starts October 1st. I will put a link to the prompts. If you want to know which pens I think are better than others, $2. Pick up a Micron, grab an 05 or an 03, grab black, start simple, just go for it. Depending on how big you go, you may only need one pen for the entire challenge. There's no reason why you cannot do this on printer paper. Nobody says you can't. You don't have to spend an absolute fortune to make this a reality. You don't. And later, if you want to go back over and you want to, let's say you're a colored pencil artist and you want to add some colored pencils to it, you can. If you like the look of pen and ink with a sketch, you can do that too. It's primarily an ink challenge, but there's no reason why you can't watercolor with that. You can do acrylic with that. You can put charcoal with your pen and ink. Really expand on the idea of practice, of creativity, of building creators' confidence and throwing things out there into the world. Another recommendation, pick up a little white ink too. Just in case, because you never know. I hope everyone has a wonderful afternoon and a great weekend. Thank you so much for listening.